let's get into Diggs and let's go.
I like what you've done with the place.
Diggs are a little snug.
This is a monster human on the mound.
And when they traded me, they took a piece of my soul with that.
This blanket needs to be washed.
Can we dive in on how good he's been? He's a tinkerer. I was not.
How far'd you get?
JD, I need you to zip it.
Do it.
Wait, bring up the board. Can I get a little
Confidence.
mood lighting? This is ride or die for me. I call space.
Hanging out.
Bring it to the Diggs.
That's perfection, top of the hour, Devin. Welcome
Good morning.
inside.
Welcome.
We're at the Diggs and I brought snacks.
Look at this.
These are cookies. This is for Robert's birthday.
Yes, it was yesterday. 54 years young.
No, turn them around so you can see the good stuff.
This is nice.
You look fantastic,
fantastic.
for 54.
Fantastic.
What's the key?
Chocolate.
It's a nice skincare regimen and at least 13 hours of sleep a night.
And you made a decision about what, 10 years ago?
What? To what?
That I was fat?
That you were going to trim down.
Yeah.
And you've held it.
I've tried to.
You look great.
So, yeah, this is very nice. It's nice when you have guests come,
chocolate chip
not
cookie,
empty-handed.
double stuffed Oreo with brownie mix on top, $3.50.
I'm actually going to eat that.
Yeah, the crew
delicious.
definitely, you guys should dig into this.
They have. All right, let's talk. What are we talking about
Let's
today?
get into the Diggs. Things I saw over the weekend. There was, the Diamondbacks-Padres series was
nice.
crazy.
It was nice.
But I want to focus on a few guys that I saw over the weekend that jumped off the page to me.
Yeah.
Okay? Boom. Let's start in L.A. Will Smith. I don't know, 4 consecutive at-bats. He went deep. 3 in a row on this one night. Opposite field on a breaking ball, then pull-side breaking ball. Now he's going off the foul pole. That's when you know it's going right, when you can keep that one fair. Again, to see him bridging the ball opposite field, and it just goes to show you, right? This guy made necessary changes. He was a supplemental first-round pick out of Louisville. They rush him to the big leagues because they love his moxie and the way he handles himself behind the plate. 2019, he comes into the Dodger Stadium. He's got Justin Turner there, kind of lead into that leg kick, catch it out front disciple, and he becomes kind of transitions over to that.
Is it kind of the same? It's kind of the same.
Yeah, he went for it early. He changed what he did in college early.
Wow.
And got right into it in 2019. And there is so much fight in this guy.
I remember talking to Dave Roberts in the postseason. He said he's my most valuable guy. This was a couple years ago. He said he controls the tempo of the game and he can hit you a 2-run shot.
But the Brewers showed me something this weekend
Yes.
against the Dodgers. So don't sleep on what the Brewers did.
I'll never forget WBC, Will Smith, Mexico, Randy Arozarena comes up to lead off the game to give him knucks, and Will won't give it to him.
Yeah, he's not
here for nonsense.
He plays with the mean on. He told Jurickson Profar he was
irrelevant.
He was irrelevant.
He's an all-star.
He's relevant.
So he's relevant.
Know that.
Statement.
Okay.
Can you imagine saying that to someone?
Second thing I noticed, and I kind of wanted to throw this out to you guys. James Wood had a weekend, right?
He really did.
Lance Lynn,
look
93, heater, top of the zone, and he just stays short and knows. And Nats Park is a big park to hit in. Played there in 2012. That is not like, for you to go oppo or to think oppo is a left-handed hitter is a big ask.
Every hard hit ball is the other way.
And he's smoking the ball the other way. And it just kind of led me to bringing back this trade board. And my question to you guys is, will people be shied away from making the blockbuster type deal? Because, okay, Juan Soto's no longer in San Diego. I know you got the Yankees prospects, but look at what Mike Rizzo was able to do. C.J. Abrams is going to the All-Star game, okay? Mackenzie Gore is going to go to his fair share of All-Star games. James Wood looks like he's going to hit 3-4 in their lineup for the next 10, 12 years. Robert Hassel's going to play in the big leagues. This is a monster haul against A.J. Preller, who I loved it. He went for it and brought... Petco's rocking.
I think it's part of a larger trend, though, that we've seen for the past few years. Teams hold on to their prospects.
Baltimore has a chance to win the World Series. Flat.
They could get anyone.
They could get all 3 of them if they wanted Crochet and Mason Miller. And they won't.
That's a great point.
Will they?
Great point.
I don't think they will.
For every board like this that's a beautiful success, there are 20 that don't work.
It's about identifying talent, trusting your scouts, trusting your eyes.
Scouting your own team is just as important
Absolutely.
as scouting.
But I thought that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Where are we going here, Dev? All right, let's go into Minnesota. Hey, Minnesota's an interesting team, and they keep bringing up young guns. First, it was Royce Lewis.
Yes.
Now it's Brooks Lee. And we
This
had him
dude.
2022 back in the draft. I felt he was the safest pick. He looked like the most complete guy, played for his dad in college. So I just want to run some sound from back in the day. And I like to see him be interviewed. I mean, can't you just tell the kid's makeup? Because you're going to struggle at some point. It's can you come out of that in the minor leagues and continue on? He just brings everything to the table. He adds value so many different ways. Hits from both sides of the plate. I think he's the safest pick in the first 5 picks.
And he's already built your comp. And he says you look just like a guy. Who is that?
Mark DeRosa. So, best compliment I've had in the past 10 years. I'm telling you.
Oh, D-Ro's feeling good right now.
I'm in on this guy.
Look at this play.
It's just a ball player. Safest pick because he could do so many things and does them well. You knew he was going to come to big leagues, not be intimidated by it. Most guys, it takes a minute. I mean, this is, like I said, Lauren, you talked about it. His father was his college. You can just tell he's been around the ball field his whole life. He trusts his abilities. 9 for 19, 474. Man, if they ever get extreme health, where you have Brooks Lees and Royce Lewis and Carlos Correa and Byron Buxton, and Minnesota's got a chance to do special
They've got a lot of
things.
interesting pieces in that lineup, and their rotation has been really good.
They have that mix that you always talk about, the super duper stars, and then all
They have a
the
nice-
role
That's a great
players
point.
that he
Because
says
Buxton can be a superstar,
Oh, yeah.
Correa,
And they should still have Sonny Gray.
and Royce Lewis is a
I
superstar
don't
when
get that
healthy.
one.
And that
one
wouldn't have
I'd like
taken
to
much to,
discuss.
because, yeah.
Okay, if I'm calling Baltimore and I want to trade,
Let me guess.
and I want to trade with them, there's a guy that I don't think
Obsessed with Heston Kjerstad.
I'm not obsessed with Heston
right.
Kjerstad. I think there's way more hit tool in this kid than people are even giving him credit for. I'm going to have a big comp right here. Does it
Okay.
start with sound, Devin? All right, let's get into it because he's kind of getting called up and down and shifted around, but this dude gets in the box and controls at bats, okay? Controls him, and he's done it his whole career. And I heard this sound a couple of days ago. Take a listen to this, please.
It's one thing I really like to focus on these days is, I can swing it pretty well, and, I want to pick up on the defensive end coming in this year. And, it's always fun to make plays behind our pitchers when they're pitching a good game and everything. So it's something you can really improve on. You just got to focus in on it.
Pause real quick. Pause it. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
He's been in the league a minute. He goes, I could always swing it pretty well, so I'm going to focus on my defense. Do you know how many guys come into the league saying that they trust that offensively it's going to be there? 0.
Yeah, I'm good.
Not him. And I'm telling you, in the box, this guy is in complete control. I love his hack. He reminds me of a young Todd Helton. And, I mean, it's a big, I don't want to put Hall of
Famer.
But they got similar actions at the plate for me, the way they present in a box and the way they get after it. So if Baltimore, they got prospects coming out of their ears, I want him back in a trade if I'm going to get a Mason Miller or a Garrett Crochet or whoever the case may be.
We said they won't go for it. Why? Why wouldn't they get traded? Now is the time in the American League. Why wouldn't you do it now, this year?
Maybe they will, because I can't imagine Corbin Burns is coming back there after this year. They're going to have to address the starting rotation at some point. Like Grayson Rodriguez is certainly taking that next
Can be
step.
a 1.
You got a lot of guys coming off injury, the Bradishes of the world. You don't know when his coming back. That rotation's going to crater here in a minute.
Oh, gosh.
Who's going to start the All-Star game for the American League?
I mean, it might be this guy,
Tarik Skubal.
Tarik Skubal.
I mean, good
Did he
Lord. The
solidify
Yankees
it?
came in, Cincinnati came into Yankee Stadium, swept them, went home, and got rocked by the Tigers.
Yeah. And
That's when
Skubal
you
punched
can't
out
figure
13.
it out. He was awesome, and he's pitching with the mean on. Okay, he got in a little trouble. They were up 2-0. He got in a little bit of a jam, had to give up a run, a little give to get on a grounder to short, and then he went to work. He was phenomenal. 99 miles an hour inside the right-handers. That backdoor 90-mile-an-hour slider, wipe out, feel for a changeup. This guy is on top of his game. So I was just saying, I wanted to bring up, you see right here, this board is crazy. Since September 2023, he's number 1 in everything.
He's the
Wins
best pitcher in the
ERA.
game for going on almost a year.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, it goes start to start with who's going to start the All-Star game potentially. Do we have that board with Skubal, Burns, Lugo, and Crochet?
So if he pitched Sunday, he pitched yesterday.
Who are you going with?
I mean, Seth Lugo certainly makes a compelling argument. All these guys make compelling arguments.
I mean, it'd be interesting to put Burns on the mound because of where Baltimore's at as a team. It kind of signifies like, hey, they've taken that next step. Seth Lugo's been unbelievable. Kansas City, that story. I hope they go to the postseason because of what they've done, spending money on
veterans.
not the superstar guy, but for me, it's been Skubal from jump.